It's the Texas weather discussion video. This is for Wednesday, the 9th of May. I'm Donovan Neal. North Texas weather remains quiet and dry throughout the rest of the week and through the weekend. Very warm, breezy, and mild conditions expected for the next several days. Maybe an isolated shower in between that. But let's take a look across the upper air, look across the nation this morning. We have the big trough rotating to the east of us. We have that ridge building to the west, and we are in the mid 60s to mid 70s across the board this morning. Love Field 74, Arlington 67, Gainesville 62, and of course I think we'll see highs mostly in the mostly around 90 degrees around the nation. That looks very springtime across the nation, which with all of the cold air being pulled up into Canada. And across the watch warning map, pretty much amazingly quiet for this time of the year. Not much going on across the nation this morning. But severe weather is possible across the Great Lakes today. Got that standard slight risk in effect for parts of Wisconsin, Wisconsin, and extending down into, not Wisconsin, Michigan, extending down into southern Illinois. And on day 2, we still have that slight risk extend for much of central and western Nebraska. We have that marginal risk for parts of northern North Carolina extending into New York State. And on day 3, which is Friday, we have that standard slight risk in effect for parts of the plains extending into Iowa. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Parts of the Florida Peninsula may get some big rains over the course of this week with that surface low in there. But down here, we pretty much stay dry with less than a quarter of an inch of rain for much of North Texas. I mean, we may see an isolated shower passing through, with an isolated shower here and there passing through during the weekend or into early next week. But most communities will still stay dry. So let's go on to the model output. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. You can see that short wave passing well to the north of us, a big ridge developing to the west. And down here, we still stay dry with highs around 90 degrees for much of the region. Thursday, pretty much the same deal. Partly cloudy, a good supply of sunshine, breezy, highs in the upper 80s. Same thing on Friday. And here's the weekend. This is Saturday. Pretty much the same deal here. Partly cloudy, breezy, very warm, highs in the low 90s. And same thing on Sunday. And here's Monday of next week. We pretty much stay dry, very dry. Much of the state actually stays dry, with highs in the upper 80s, partly cloudy and very breezy. And here's Tuesday. We still stay dry, breezy, warm, highs in the mid to upper 80s. We may mention a chance of an isolated shower or storm passing through, but that's really about it. Most of the state stays dry. And here's a week from today, Wednesday, the 16th of May. You can see that little short wave passing to the east of us. We have that ridge in the central states and down here. And down here, most of the rain stays off to the east. We remain dry, however. Highs in the mid to upper 80s with abundant sunshine. And let's go out 10 days. This is Friday the 18th. We have a little short wave passing along to the north of us, and down here we still stay dry. But most of the east gets most of the rain. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days, very consistent idea on the European. Highs mostly in the upper 80s to low 90s, and lows mostly in the low 70s. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more notes in the blog. Next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.